We followed a lead to gather some boxes inspired by work that others had done in our home church, and that feels good.
Hey everybody, you're listening to The Roving Soul. Look deeper, find meaning, love boldly. Because the best way to find meaning and purpose in life is to go after it.
Hey everybody, Craig and Lib coming at you from a little barangay called Alimanguan in San Vicente, Palawan, part of the Philippine island chain. We've just finished up with a medical dental outreach to this area with YWAM Ships Philippines, and are hiding in a rainy little spot during what's the name of the
Habagat.
Habagat? Yeah, what is Habagat?
Monsoon? Rains.
Monsoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blistering winds, horizontal rain coming down like inches at a time. Here it comes again. We may need to move. I feel it really starting to open up here. In a nutshell, Lib, we're here to talk about the provision of God and His timing. What can you tell us about the way you've seen that in the last few weeks?
Well, it started in Canada when Craig made some calls about the dehydrated food packs that the Okanagan Gleaners produce.
Yeah.
And we would try to bring them to San Vicente Outreach to feed the people that come to the outreach for lunches. And so as it happened, we managed to bring them over to the Philippines with no issues.
Repacking. Yeah, mercifully, Philippine Airlines was very gracious in allowing us to gently overpack our bags. Yeah.
Yes, and the customs kind of waved us through because it was humanitarian aid.
Yeah.
And it was during this time that I was in connection with Pastor Noriel Arellano, who is a pastor friend of ours from way back in 2021 when we went to Mindoro and visited the Mangyan community that he pastors.
The Mangyan are an indigenous people of Mindoro, right? Yeah.
Right. And I just found out from him that their community, the Mangyan tribe community, were struggling for food because they just had a series of typhoons pass, and so they didn't have food and were going hungry. And so we were able to bring 2 boxes.
2 boxes into the Mangyan, which was a 2-night, 3-day crash visit to Mindoro while I was sick as a dog with food poisoning and simply there to carry the boxes. Lib did 90% of the work of actually delivering it to Pastor Noriel. But praise God, his tribe was, I think, thoroughly blessed to be able to have that really important nourishment in that particular season.
Yeah, that's about 2,000 meals in those 2 boxes.
Yeah. And then the other opportunity was just days before we headed out to this outreach, when the President Director of YWAM Ships Philippines, Ray Oloseo, identified an opportunity to bring, to join with the Armed Forces of the Philippines in a feeding program to the community of Tondo, which, as it turned out, had just suffered a devastating fire that had put 1,500 families out of home. So this was a first for our ministry, and we were able to bring a box of the last box of the soup mix into that community and also feed 1,000 people. In fact, all told, there were 5,000 people fed that day.
What was interesting about that was that Tondo, the area that we went to, we were there to help out because of two storms that had also been problematic for the people group there. And we were supposed to be there to help because of the storms, and then the fire happened the night before. So it was very interesting to be there poised to help out.
Yeah, providential, one might say. And that's really, I think, the focus of today's message is just the providence of God. That is to say, His perfect timing. And while, yes, we followed a lead to gather some boxes inspired by work that others had done in our home church, as it turned out, we were able to deliver some specific aid to specific people groups at critical times, and that feels good, you know.
And then the other thing that to point out to was that we were going to bring those boxes to help feed the people from the outreach that were lining up. And as it turned out, we didn't need that because the mayor of the town had provided for that food every day. So God knew.
Yeah, indeed. However, you know, what we initially set out to do in bringing a few boxes in as an experiment to supplement the aid that YWAM Ships offers to the medical and dental outreaches, nevertheless proved to be a very successful experiment. The boxes have managed to feed a tremendous number of people in a very specific period of time, and this is something that we'd like to explore further. This is also something that you yourself might want to engage with as we look now at ways to be able to ship a pallet load of these food boxes to feed 27,000 people over a series of outreaches. But let us know if you're interested in partnering with us to help bring those boxes here. And outside of that,
Till the next time.
Thanks for your support and following along. Bye-bye.